Hello students, today let's discuss about the next topic, that is codominance. So in the previous classes we have discussed about complete dominance as well as incomplete dominance. Hope you understood both the topics. Now today let's discuss about codominance. So let's first see what is the definition for codominance. So I hope you know the definition for complete dominance as well as incomplete dominance. Let us fast recollect that. What is complete dominance? Complete dominance is a condition in which the dominant gene expresses completely in the presence of recessive gene. That is called as complete dominance. What is incomplete dominance? It is a condition where the dominant gene fails to express completely in the presence of recessive gene. So let's see now what is codominance. Co means what? Together. So codominance is a phenomenon in which both the alleles express completely. Both the alleles express completely, or we can define it as it is a condition in which we can define it as it is a condition in which both the alleles of a pair are equally dominant. Both the alleles of a pair are equally dominant. So here we find in heterozygous condition both the alleles. So in a person there will be two alleles for a character, isn't it? So both the alleles express equally or are equally dominant. Such a phenomenon is called as codominance. The example for this phenomenon is AB blood group in human beings. AB blood group in human beings. First year you have studied about blood groups, isn't it? So the most common type of blood grouping found in human beings is ABO blood grouping. Right? Now what is this ABO blood grouping? So let us just study about ABO blood grouping. So once again, what is the definition for codominance? It is a condition in which both the alleles of a pair are equally dominant. Hope you got. This will be asked as a 2-mark question. What is codominance? Give an example. Example is AB. You don't write it as ABO blood group. It is AB blood group. Now let's see what is this condition. So now, as you all know, the blood group, the most common blood grouping system which is found in human beings or which we follow is ABO blood grouping. This was discovered, AB blood group was discovered by Karl Landsteiner. ABO blood grouping system was explained by Karl Landsteiner. He discovered this in the year 1901 and he got Nobel Prize for his discovery in the year 1930. So he got Nobel Prize for his discovery in the year 1930. So Karl Steiner found that on chromosome number 9 in human beings, chromosome number 9 is an autosome. I hope you know there are two types of chromosomes, that is autosomes and allosomes. On chromosome number 9, there is a gene which is responsible for the AB blood group, the ABO blood grouping. So on chromosome number 9, there is a gene which is denoted by the letter I. The gene I stands for isoagglutinogen. I stands for isoagglutinogen, or it can be also said as isohemoagglutinogen. number 9, there is one single gene which denotes isoagglutinogen, and this gene has 3 different alleles. How many alleles? 3 different alleles. Normally a gene has how many alleles? 2 alleles. Then we have studied that in monohybrid cross and dihybrid cross. When we studied about the pea plant characters, we found that every character has 2 contrasting traits and every character has 2 alleles. So what are alleles? Alleles are slightly different form of the same gene. So normally a gene has 2 alleles, but there are certain genes which have more than 2 alleles. So this gene is an example for that. I gene has 3 alleles, that is IA, IB and IO, which can also be written as small letter I. So these are the 3 different alleles of this gene. Which gene? Capital letter I. Now, so one gene has 3 alleles, means these 3 alleles, so those genes which have more than 2 alleles are called as multiple alleles. Okay, so one more term that you have to study here is multiple alleles. So what are multiple alleles? The definition for multiple alleles: a gene which has more than 2 alleles for a single character. So definition: a gene which has more than 2 alleles governing a character. Governing a character, single character. Such a gene is called as such an allele is called as multiple alleles. And the phenomenon where more than 2 alleles are found for a single gene, that phenomenon is called as multiple allelism, or it's also called as gene polymorphism. Hope you got it. So what are multiple alleles? A single gene having more than 2 alleles. They are called as multiple alleles, and this phenomenon where a gene has more than 2 alleles, that is called as multiple allelism or gene polymorphism. Hope you got it. So a single gene I has 3 different alleles: IA, IB and IO. So it can be written as IO or small letter I. Whichever you write, that is correct. Now, of these 3 alleles, IA and IB are dominant over I0 or small letter I. This can be read as I0 or IO according to the convenience. Okay. So IA and IB are dominant alleles, and IO or small I, that is a recessive allele. Hope it's clear. So these are the 3 alleles of the gene I. Now, what is the difference between all these 3? IA, that is IA allele, codes for antigen A. Hope you got it. IA codes for antigen A. IB codes for, right, you all know that, codes for antigen B, right? And IO does not code for any antigen. Hope you got it. So these are the 3 different alleles. IA codes for antigen A, IB codes for antigen B, and IO does not code for any antigen. Now what is this antigen? Where is it found? Let us see that. Now, even though a single gene has 3 alleles, that is I gene has 3 alleles. In a person, we find only 2 alleles. A person can have only 2 alleles together at a time because human beings are diploid. Okay, so now IA allele codes for antigen A. Now this antigen A is nothing but a sugar polymer. Antigen A is a sugar polymer which is found on the RBC membrane, plasma membrane of RBC. So antigen A means when I say IA allele codes for antigen A, it means that it produces a sugar polymer which is found on RBC membrane, or RBC means red blood cells, plasma membrane of RBC. So IB codes for antigen B means what? Antigen B produces a slightly different form of the sugar. Okay, IA and IB are slightly different forms of the same gene, isn't it? That is the meaning of an allele. So if IA is producing sugar A, IB will be producing another sugar which is slightly different from that of antigen A. Okay, now in the case of AB blood group, what happens is both IA and IB will be found together, and hence those persons who have AB blood group, they have on their RBC, suppose this is an RBC membrane, they will be having both antigen A as well as antigen B on the plasma membrane of RBC. So an individual with A blood group has only antigen A on the RBC membrane. An individual with B blood group have only, an individual with B blood group has only B antigen on the RBC, and an individual with AB blood group has both antigen A and antigen B on the RBC membrane. That means they produces both the sugars. Okay, whereas an O blood group person, since an O blood group person does not have any antigen, the RBC membrane, there will be no antigen, neither A nor B, and hence no sugars will be produced in the case of a person with O blood group. Hope this is clear? Right. Now let us write the genotype and phenotype of these 4 blood groups. Okay. So you can draw a column and then write this. Okay. So the first blood group. So blood group is the phenotype, what we can see, and the genotype. We will write the genotype in the next column. Okay. Now, a person with A blood group, right? What are the possible genotypes? 2 genotypes are possible. That is, the person may be either IAIA, means a homozygous condition. Both the alleles will be IAIA, homozygous condition. Or he can be IA small letter IAIO, or this can be written as IA small letter I, whichever you find convenient. You can either use IO or you can use small letter I. So IAIA is homozygous condition and IAIO is heterozygous condition. In heterozygous condition also, we find that since A is dominant over IO, IA is dominant over IO, the blood group will be A. Hope it's clear? Right. Now what about B? If the blood group is B, how to write the genotype? We will write it as IBIB, that is a homozygous condition, and IBIO. Right? So this is heterozygous condition for B blood group. Then what about AB blood group? AB blood group, the alleles will be, only one condition is possible, that is IAIB. Only one condition where both A and B are equally dominant, and this phenomenon is called as, what is it called as? Codominance. Okay, so this is an example. This is how we study AB group as an example for codominance. Okay, why codominance? Because both IA and IB, they both are dominant and they are equally expressed. Both IA and IB are equally expressed, and hence on the RBC membrane we find both antigen A as well as antigen B. Hope this is clear. Then what about O blood group? O blood person with O blood group will be having only one condition. Which is that condition? Both will be homozygous recessive. That is IO. So these are the 4 phenotype blood group and the genotypes of blood groups. Okay. So for A and B, two conditions are possible: homozygous condition as well as heterozygous condition. And AB blood group, both are equally dominant, IA and IB. That is called as codominance. And O blood group, a person with O blood group will have both the alleles in recessive condition, and hence no antigen will be produced, neither A nor B. So that is about the blood groups, phenotype and genotype. Hope you all understood this.